Hi, Dead of Night. Hope everyone's doing well. Hi, RB. Hopefully I can beat this checkpoint, or hope this whole part today. That's the goal. Who knows what'll end up happening. Wait, no. Forgot how to do this part. There it is. Nope, okay. It's so dark, like I can never see anything. Okay. Are you freaky deaky kidding me? I need to learn this last jump. But it's like, every time I learn it, I just can't do it when I get there from a run. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. I'm gonna try a run from here. I don't know, I just want to get more consistent at this part. The last click! I don't know why I keep failing to it. I practice it, and then every time I get there, it just... Yes, okay, that's the run. It's not that bad. This checkpoint's actually driving me crazy. I think the only other checkpoint this level that's even come close to doing that was 3-4. the last checkpoint of Clouds. But that didn't even take as long as this checkpoint's taking me. That one only took 3 streams. This is stream 4 of this one checkpoint. You know, that checkpoint took 2 streams. It took... yeah. It took like half of a stream to even get there, and then, yeah, whatever. I wish there was like... Actually, I don't wish this, but I was thinking, what if there was a way to cheese this checkpoint by like going down here, landing on the corner of this hitbox, then going down here, double jumping, hitting that checkpoint. I'm glad that that isn't a thing that you can do. I almost said I wish that that existed, but then I wouldn't have actually completed the checkpoint and it wouldn't feel quite as good. I don't know. It's more than anything, I'm beating this level for the accomplishment of beating it. You know, sure I can make some funky, swagalicious, cool videos out of it, and yeah, I gotta get that clout for YouTube, but in all honesty, I'm beating this more for myself than I am for the content. So that's why I'm not gonna try any major skips like that. Well, I did find a pretty big skip in Afterlife, but yeah. What? Alright, sure. I guess that kills me. Okay. So spookylicious and nutritious, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause I don't know what I'm saying. Checkpoints making me say things that I don't know what they mean. And I'm going crazy. I need help. You know how in like, I think it's Mario Galaxy, in Mario Galaxy levels, if you're like struggling on it, there's the option to call Luigi and he'll just beat the level for you. Imagine that, but for Geometry Dash. The call Luigi option. I mean, I guess that's just what hacking is, but I don't know, I think it'd be funny to just summon hit Nintendo character Luigi from the Super Mario Bros. To beat a Geometry Dash level for you. have a strange feeling that the YouTube video for this part will not do the amount of effort I'm putting into it justice. I also don't think it'll do this part justice, because this part, it's brutal, don't get me wrong, but there's a sort of charm to how insanely hard this checkpoint is. And when I say insanely hard, I mean insanely hard. Been stuck here for 18 years. Anyone who was born when I started on this checkpoint is now an adult. Unless you live in certain parts of the United States of America, or for some reason you're an adult at 19. I think that's just because of, like, child support and stuff like that. I don't know. The United States is weird. Okay. Go ahead and just give me another stupid death to that. Why not? I love just talking about random stuff and hoping that someone finds what I'm saying at least a little bit entertaining. Okay, well that was too far left that time. Cool. Can I find that middle ground? I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm so tired. I've been doing a ton of work for my classes and stuff, and I've not had a lot of time to stream lately. This might be the only stream this week, if I'm being honest. That's why I really want to lock in today. Once I beat this checkpoint, I'm pretty certain I can just knock out the next one in under 30 minutes, because it doesn't look bad. And I have also been told that it isn't bad, so... Okay. That click is such a choke point. I feel like just in the 4 days that I took off from playing this level, I've lost like every little bit of consistency that I've had for this first part. And the second part's just so dang hard. I can say damn. Yeah. It's just so hard that, like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't even know what to say. Like, I just have zero consistency at this beginning anymore, and it's getting kind of frustrating, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I've played this beginning so much. How am I losing consistency? Okay, I say that and then pass the top row. Alright. Lock in. Lock out. Yeah. I mean, at this point, like, yeah. Ah, I like, what? I know that's the hardest jump in the whole section, but can I just, like, pass it, please? Who's the whole guy that joined this? I have no idea. Probably just someone who joined the server? I couldn't tell you. Talking about the map zone, right? Yes. Yeah, they just joined and now they're here. I don't know. Oh, crap, I just remembered I'm supposed to be in some big Minecraft YouTube event thing today, right now. Oopsies. Forgot about that. That's okay. I don't need $5,000. I just really, really want $5,000. It's fine. I've already started streaming. I can't just stop now. Also, the odds of me actually winning the $5,000 are very slim. I think there are 500 people in it. Something like that. Frickety. Frick you. Why would you not be talking about the MEP zone? I don't know. That's why I said I assume you're talking about the MEP zone. And not, I assume you're talking about, I don't know, what's some random sort, I don't know. Something funny. The something funny server. Insert funny server name and topic here. Frickin' yeah. Yep. That's just my freaking luck. Oh my god, that was the fastest I've ever done that, and I was 2 times in a row. Oh my god, dang it! Yeah. So, like, mentally taxing. What? I mean, I know you can die there, and I've done that before, but, like, come on. I thought I was better than this at this part. Dang it, that's not that hard of a jump. I shouldn't be dying to that. Here we are. do I have my music on? I do, okay. Just making sure. For some reason I thought I had turned, like, sounds off for the stream. Hello, SPDX. How's it going? Still on this checkpoint, in case you didn't notice. I mean, granted, I haven't streamed since Thursday. Any more last jump attempts? Yeah, one more. Yep. And then the next attempt, I almost made it back there, too, so... I am getting more consistent. And then I also practiced the last jump and got it, I think 5 or 6 times in a row. So I shouldn't be dying to it, and yet, here we are. Close, yeah. I mean, as frustrating as it is, it's way better than just not making it to that last jump in the first place, you know? Hopefully I can beat this checkpoint today. Yeah, this is probably, in my opinion, the hardest checkpoint of the level so far. I'm sure that'll change in a couple parts when I get to Ecstasy, but... Because I've heard that part is brutal. But we'll cross that bridge when it collapses on top of us. Yeah, I don't think that's a popular take. Wait. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention to what I was saying while also looking at the chat. What are you saying isn't a popular take? Oh, what are you saying is a popular take? Sorry. This is the first very substantial. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, no, that's I absolutely agree. Actually, I think the first, like, major hurdle of the level was Mustard. But, this is definitely harder than Mustard. So I can't decide on which one's more fun, because I had a lot of fun with Mustard. And this one, despite my distaste for these vines, is shockingly enjoyable. So, I actually don't know which one I enjoy more, but... Nope, not quite. Alright. Oh yeah, I had a dream that I uploaded my next Dead of Night video, and in, like, whatever Discord server this level was worked on in, someone shared that video in there, and, like, everyone in that server got together in person and sat down on a couch with, like, some popcorn and started watching my completion of that part, like all of the creators of Dead of Night did. It was a super weird dream, especially since I had to, like, despite the fact that I saw everyone's face, I could not describe what anyone's face looked like. Because, like, I had to make them up for the sole purpose of the dream. probably could have gone there, but that's okay. Yes! Oh my god! Finally! Holy crap! I need a minute. Oh, yes! That felt good. Oh, that made me feel so cool to pull off that whole part in one run, that whole checkpoint in one run. I felt so cool. Oh, yes! That single checkpoint might just be my hardest platformer completion ever. We watch your vids and wait, do you actually? Wait, that's crazy. You watch my videos in VC. Well, anyways, GG on that part. Now what? Yeah, this last checkpoint doesn't seem nearly as difficult as that one. Obviously, it feels hard, don't get me wrong. It looks and is difficult. Yeah, I can totally do this. I'm gonna practice it a little bit. But... whew, the nerves were actually crazy, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, I'm so happy that I beat that checkpoint. You're so proud of me, thanks. I really appreciate that. Way to push through. I really appreciate that. The fact that, like, you come to these streams and support me genuinely means a lot. Coming from, like, you know, the literal host of this level. I don't know. It means a lot that you're taking interest in my silly little shenanigans. If you can keep that determination for the whole level, you'll beat this. That's the goal! It all just comes down to, am I willing to throw myself at the problem until something works out? Wait, this is actually super fun. Wait, this is super fun to pull off, hold on. The type of content is what you always wanted for this level? That's honestly amazing. I love this level so much. Because genuinely, like, watching a showcase of this level is already... Watching a showcase of this level is already, like, super, super cool. But playing it is super cool for a whole other set of reasons. You know? Oh wait, I just realized, this is... The rest of this checkpoint is like one continuous jump. I go woo, 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 woo. Right? No, I go down here. Okay. Okay, wait. I've actually never tested this. I want to see. Do orbs reset double jumps? They do not. Okay. I figured they didn't, but I hadn't tested it, so... Sad that you're forced to play it all in one sitting. I know! Checkpoint saves is like... I genuinely think this level wouldn't be fun without checkpoint saves. Like, obviously that's nothing against the level itself, that's just because of the length of it. Checkpoint saves should be a part of the main game. and I don't understand why it isn't. The ability to put it down when you're tied to play. Yes, yeah, exactly. Like, because if you want to beat this in one sitting and you're, my skill level, I spent 30 hours on this level. It's not like I can just quit now and waste 30 hours, but then if I keep the level open, I can't play other levels in Geometry Dash, I can't do anything else in the game. And also, that always runs the risk of like, oh, what if the game crashes and I lose everything? It's just, it makes the experience so much more enjoyable and less stressful. So yeah, checkpoint saves is, I mean, I wouldn't have started playing this level without that mod, to be fair. But like, I beat How to Platformer without checkpoint saves, that took 9.5 hours. And that was the worst time I've had playing a platformer level, while simultaneously being the best time I had because it's the most fun I've ever had on stream. But yeah, wait, why do I keep going like up? Such an L on Rob's part, for real. I hope he adds it in a future update, because I think it would fit very nicely into the game. This jump is actually quite tricky. I mean, I feel like once I learn it, it won't be that bad. But it's tricky nonetheless. My biggest problem is I'm going too far to the right on this click. Like, after this fine, I'm going too far to the right. I have to stay in the middle here and then only push right once I start to be where these vines are. And then I think in order to consistently get into that little gap, I need to hit the pink orb too. This is tricky. I'm gonna go a little lower on the tall one. Yeah, that's what I have to do. I have to hit the pink orb and then go left. It would make large-scale projects like this visible, which right now platformers are limited to gimmicky, short, 10 to 15-minute experiences, which is so limiting. Yes! No, I totally agree. Because I personally really, really like these long, like, adventure-type platformer levels, like, Throat of the World. That one was incredible. I beat that in, like, 2.5 hours. It was addicting, but, like, I beat it over the course of a week, using platformer saves. And then I'm doing the same right now to the newly rated Mythic Extreme Demon Tasser. It honestly shocks me that Dead of Night doesn't even have 1 million downloads. Because with a level of this, like, magnitude, like a masterpiece of this magnitude, you know, I would expect it to have, like, popped off more on the servers. And I do think a large contributing factor to that is the fact that it is only featured. Which is truly a shame, but better than no rate. I feel like a lot of Geode mods are doing what RobTop should have done. Like, click between frames, and that stuff. Platformer saves. I don't know. People just don't really care about platformers. Yeah, it is a bit unfortunate, because I do see classic levels being a lot more popular than platformer levels, and not a lot of people can run it. Yeah, I never thought about that. That is true, though. That's very true. Not a lot of people can run it, or at least run it at a reasonable frame rate. The game could definitely be optimized a bit more to allow for lower end devices to run bigger levels like this, but that's okay. Dang, this jump is really tricky. Never mind. It's actually easy. I lied. Yeah, easy jump. Anyways, back to Elite. My heart is still going pretty fast from when I beat that one checkpoint. But yeah, honestly, like, seeing a showcase of this level was, like, really cool, because seeing, like, this blend of styles and stuff, like, put together in such an artistic way, it was like nothing I'd ever seen before. I'll be completely honest, it was so cool to see a project of this magnitude be so successful. But playing the level is so different from watching it. Because now, as I'm playing it, it becomes less about, like, oh, this part is really cool, and more about, holy crap, this part is hard, but I feel so good about myself when I pull it off, you know? And that's what Dead of Night is. That's like my whole takeaway from this experience so far. Like, yeah, it's super hard, but as long as you're willing to throw yourself at the level for as long as it takes to beat it, it will feel so rewarding. Oh, dang it. People got on us a lot this level of not being optimized, but they failed to realize many rooms are 2,000 to 4,000 objects, and the total amount of objects came from the amount of content. Yeah, I mean, I never really thought about that, to be honest. Like, I know that this level has, like, what, like 1 million objects or something? Which is kind of crazy, because there are levels with way less content than this that still have upwards of 1 million objects. And parts like this, like, yeah, it does not have a lot of detail in the block design. Like, it's literally just black blocks, black spikes. So I do entirely see that, where most of the object count comes from just the sheer amount of parts, rather than the parts being unoptimized in themselves. And I definitely think that if the parts were unoptimized, I would be getting a lot lower frame rate than this. But yeah, I don't know. From what I have experienced so far, the optimization has not been an issue. Like, sure, some parts have been laggy, but I'm assuming SAD was only laggy because area triggers cause a lot of lag. Not because, oh, it was, like, so detailed and it could have been optimized more. It was detailed, but it also felt, you know, optimized enough. I think the part that I'm the most worried about lagging the game is probably the Fortnite part. But even then, I'm sure my pesky little laptop will be able to handle it. It also didn't seem like it's the hardest part of the level, so it would likely be more playable at a lower FPS. Oh, that was close. That's exactly why the part is laggy. Area triggers, yeah. That part isn't too hard, luckily. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's hard, but like, Dead of Night itself is hard. You're not gonna find easy parts in this level. Hate to break it to you, if you're looking for an easy experience, this is not the level for you. So, yeah, it is definitely like not on the insanely difficult end like the previous checkpoint, but do you know about the toggle LDM in the level? Not the checkpoint. Is that in the menu before you start, like the options? Because I wanted to play this level at full detail, but if it does get too laggy, I'm not above playing it in LDM. Dang. I just can't seem to get into this little corner here. Because yeah, once I get into here, it should be home stretch. I just jump, hit this pink orb, double jump, GG. Now you can toggle an LDM from anywhere in the... Wait, what? Hold on. You can toggle an LDM from anywhere in the level? You just blew my mind. Wait. Now I want to know how. Because if I'm being honest, it might have been in the menu before I started the level, but I honestly didn't read the menu. You do a Konami code type movement? Okay, so just like a specific series of inputs. That's super interesting. I had no idea that that existed. Wait, oh no, no, I wasn't supposed to do that. Ah, no! I hit the pink orb, but then I went right. Go to the other copy. Okay, I will. Here we go. So, you'll tell me the movement? Alright. I still can't believe I was randomly just messing around and I discovered hard mode. So, the video ignore. No, I want to know what this is. Is it in the options menu or symbols? No. So yeah, what's the series of inputs? The awkward silence in between when I say something until when it reaches you, until when you finish the chat message, until when the chat message reaches me. There are like 4 little delays that have to happen in order for that to happen. That's alright. I've actually like sat down and listened to this menu music. Kind of a vibe. So I'm on this one in terms of making the video. Which means I am 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 parts behind. I've at this point I've just accepted the fact that I'm behind on the videos and not gonna catch up. Yeah. I've got a decent idea for how I want to make a clickbaity title and thumbnail for a lot of these. Some of them I don't know, like Afterlife might be a little difficult, but you got a backlog of content. Yeah, I mean, yeah, the Dead of Night videos are really what I'd do if I just don't have any other content ready to be uploaded, you know? Because that stuff it's usually not that hard to edit, it's just mostly cutting with the occasional, like, you know, mouse tracking as I explain where I need to go for that part. But, yeah, no, it's kind of nice having, although, I don't like uploading 2 videos of the same concept in a row. That's why I never upload 2 Dead of Night videos in a row. I always, you know, do something else, some other video in between those. But, yeah. If you go to LDM option, and it'll bring up the movements you need to do. Okay, I got you. So options, LDM, left, right, up, left, right. It can be, that's so cool. Use it anytime to, that's so cool. I've never seen a level do that before. Like, that's genuinely really smart as a, you know, quality of life thing. So wait, left, right, up, left, right? Left, right, up, left. Yep, that's what it is. Okay. Oh, you can toggle it off too? This is incredible. This level's so much cooler than I thought it was. Because first of all, there's like a... Because, like, there are a bunch of secrets and a secret ending. There's a hard mode. There's, like, an LDM that you can toggle on and off whenever you want. Like, this level's incredible. Nope. That's cool. So if you're lagging really badly, you can use it. Yeah. No, definitely. Thanks for telling me that. Now back to locking in. I just need one good attempt into this little box, and then hopefully I'll be able to fluke it through here. I mean, knowing, considering what happened with the previous checkpoint, I don't know how possible a fluke is gonna be, but that's okay. A mep can dream. need to hit that vine a little lower. Are they even supposed to be vines? I think they are. It's just the fact that they're all always different colors makes me wonder if they're actually vines or not, or if that's up to the creator of each part, what they're supposed to represent. I don't know. Never really thought about that before. They feel like they would be vines. I don't know. They're vines, yeah, okay. That makes sense. They look like vines, so I assumed as much. I guess it wouldn't matter in terms of me beating the level, but I like knowing things, so yeah. Sometimes that one just sends me straight up, and I don't know why. I want to see something. I guess you can go up here, although I'm not sure what that accomplishes me, because that just makes the next jump harder, if not impossible, so don't know why I felt the need to do that, but I like exploring. Wait, why did I go left? I need to go right. Whatever. Yeah, this checkpoint's really only 3, like, jumps, you know? We got checkpoint to here, we got here to here, we got here to the end. But this second one, you just gotta, you know, send it all in one run and in one go, so to say, and not gonna lie, it makes me feel cool to pull off, but it's hard. Hard having those, like, no breaks moments. The vine mechanic is definitely growing on me. The more I play with it, the more I understand it, and therefore, the more I enjoy it, or the less I stop and the less I don't enjoy vines. It's like that one old social media that everyone was on except for me. Because I don't know, I was a teenager and that stuff was never of any interest to me as a teenager. Wait, no, I went right again! Frickety frack! I need to remember that once I hit the pink orb, I don't send it to the end. I have to go left. I mean, like, at least the fail state of this checkpoint is not punishing not that punishing compared to the previous checkpoint. Because really, if I fail on the second jump, the only thing that I have to redo is that first jump. And that's not that hard, so... yeah, this checkpoint isn't gonna be that bad. I would consider this part of the level to be the third major roadblock. I think the first one is the can't remember if it's like sky or clouds or something like that. The third part. That was the first major roadblock of Dead of Night. The second one being Mustard, and the third one being this one. Actually, Afterlife was also a decently big I guess when I say big roadblock, I mean took me 4 streams or more to get through. So. You're gonna try to go for the true ending? No way. Meaning every secret or whatever? Well, good luck with that. That will take a while. But I'm sure you can do it. As long as you're willing to bash your head up against the wall until something works out. Because that's what this level's been. It's been bashing my head up against this wall that is Dead of Night until I pass each part. Pass the first 5 parts in like 20 minutes. Dang, you're cooking. I mean, I know that's your second time doing it, right? I think. I don't know. But I know that isn't your first time doing it, but that's still really freaking impressive. You should definitely do one of the secrets. I know I did one of the secrets back in the one part, the blue one with the spider in the first stage. I don't know what it meant. It's your second time? Okay. Yeah, I don't know what that secret meant, necessarily. It was really cryptic, and I'll be honest, when I first discovered it, the sound effect scared me. So, you know, that's a thing that happened. But I felt cool. I'm assuming the rest of the secrets in the level are just like like random walls that you can go inside of that show you a cool or funny image or something. I don't know. There's a secret part at the ending of the level that's really funny. Okay. Apparently there are whole secret parts now, sure. Like a full part. Yeah, that's crazy. There. Oh, I almost went right. Oh god. I almost made the same mistake again. Yes! Presentation! Yes! That part was cool. I'm not even gonna lie, that part was really cool. I guess I'm here now. Oh, okay, I guess that's already another checkpoint. Frick, where do I go? I go here. Right? I can't see anything. Oh, okay. Is that a ground? That doesn't look like the ground. Where do I go? I don't know where to go. This is so confusing. Okay, do I go? Yeah, that's where I do. That's what I do. I figured it out. So I have to go down, jump, and then land here. Then jump, land here, and go up, and go there. Okay, this checkpoint does not seem bad. Like, this feels very doable. Map is cooking. He's actually getting far. No way. Okay. So yeah, what I think I have to do is go that. Yep, but just actually, you know, survive and not die. Right? Can I stand there? I think I can stand there. I'm gonna consult the level showcase because I don't understand what's happening. Dead of Night. So I need to update my master spreadsheet. Okay, so factory part. I don't care about WhatsApp. Frickin' ad. Okay. Alright, so factory. Here we go. What do I do? So I go down. Yep, I fell down there. Then I go through there. Oh yeah, so I had the right idea. I was doing the right thing. Never mind. No need to consult the showcase. I know what I'm doing, apparently. I apparently don't know what I'm doing. The absence of my death explosion is kind of freaky. Like, there's something unsettling about it, and I don't know how to explain it. Boom, boom. Dang it, yeah, I don't know what else to say other than, dang it. It's because of the shade. I figured, yeah. Shaders do weird things to my, death effect, but, wait. I can do the down and around swag route? Hold on. Swag route! Oh my god, I'm the greatest! Honestly, it's not even that hard of a swag route. Dang it, I just need to get more consistent at going through that little diagonal corridor. Honestly, that feels easier than what I was doing before. I might do that more now. Yeah, that's way more consistent. I'm just gonna start doing that now. Okay. Alright. Love that. Oh, there's one of... Okay, so it's like a little conveyor belt, elevator, shindig thing. Okay, so my thinking when it comes to this is I don't want to jump off when I'm right at the top. And that's because these platforms will disappear and reappear at the bottom. At least I'm assuming that's how it works. Which means that I will be falling for a brief period of time. And I want to attempt these jumps in the most consistent way possible. So what I want to do is jump off when I'm nearing the top, because if I happen to, use jump while I'm in midair, I'll use my double jump instead of my regular jump, and then I won't have my double jump to get through here. So that's just my thought process going into these little... Wait, I just realized stuff is coming in and out of the background. I don't know how I didn't see that before, but that is so satisfying to watch. The way that the gears rotate is just really satisfying. Okay, I think I go over this? Maybe, I don't know. Well, I'm gonna route this. So I go over here, land here, and then... Do I go down here? I think I go down here and then jump around to here. And then I jump to here, and then up here, and then over here up to here, and then to here, and then back here. Right? I don't know. The next part, the rainbow part with keys. Are you talking about ecstasy? I think that's the one after the next part. Ooh, this is difficult. trying to get my bearings back, but that clearly did not go as intended. You don't need to jump on the conveyor. The second conveyor isn't oh, yeah. You're right. Silly me. You just jump down here and then go over that. Yeah. My bad. I should probably go and practice this, but I'm having fun sight reading it for now, so I'm just gonna not practice it until I stop having fun. I just need to, like, send it once I get to that second mover inner outer thing. Yeah, that's what I need to do, just send it more. Although, yeah, never mind. Okay, yep, I see that. I'll get consistent at this eventually. I don't plan on beating this part today, because I don't know, I've had enough excitement for a year when I beat that one checkpoint. Oh, well, who knows, I might beat it today. No, okay. Well, that's a new best. No, I had to go over. It's hard because I see this little gap on the right side, and I'm like, oh, that looks like a free place that I can go. And then suddenly it's where I'm not supposed to go, and I don't go there. Now that I'm thinking about it, if you did have to jump on the second conveyor belt, that would be diabolically difficult. So I'm very much glad that you don't have to. I jumped too high. I'm usually decent at micro clicks, but I'll be honest, I'm still a bit shaky from when I beat presentation. But this definitely feels like one of those parts that I can knock out in like a day or two, so I'm not worried. Although, I don't know if I'm gonna have time to stream for the rest of the week, to be honest. Like, this might be the last one until next Tuesday. So, yeah, sorry about that. Yeah. I accidentally landed on the second conveyor belt, and that was definitely recoverable. But I just didn't lock in enough. I was confused as to how I died, but I literally just landed on this spike here. You'll have to be patient. Yeah, I am sorry about that. Like, I try to stream consistently, mostly on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, because that's when I have the most free time. But it's hard working it into a schedule while also being a very, very busy college student. So, yeah. I mean, like, tomorrow's a definite no. Thursday is a unlikely, but could be possible. And there's also a non-zero chance I'll find some time on Saturday and Sunday, but those are always like 10% chance every weekend, so I don't know. Well, there have been very few weekend streams because I know that this seems kind of contradictory, but I'm usually extra busy on weekends. So, you know, that's something. I just held left for too long. Gonna be honest, I think I might end the stream for today. I don't know, I'm super happy with the progress that I made. I'm still, like, not ready to move on from presentation, if I'm being honest. So, yeah. outside of that, um, I'll see you guys next time, probably in a week. Um, Also, everyone should definitely participate in my creator